The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
By the defense.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They'll run it to the right side. He gets loose. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Davis. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down, aggressive start. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Rainbow Warriors keep the football on the move.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Hawaii, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Powers through. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Snags a quick throw. What a stiff arm. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They mix it up with a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And the Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Fox. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Boley. And looking for a big play here. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Dropping back. It's Boley. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here's the handoff on first and goal.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in 1 play. Can they keep it going? Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
To the air. It's Boley. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Now here he goes. Past the 10.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. This Well, playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, it's Davis. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's running out of time here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. A deep shot to the right. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Davis. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. QB keeper all the way. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He hands it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he chased him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had it.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Hawaii. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back to throw. It's Boley. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Soto. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
He's got it near the end zone. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass. It's Foley. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's got the first and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And now the running back's got it again. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Davis. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, my God. gosh, at this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Boley. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Looking downfield, it's Davis. Gets made on the out route. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. That two-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. Play action here on first down. We'll take a deep shot here. Caught at the 30. Still running. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Takes the handoff. It's Wiley. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Sticking with the running game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Davis. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it with room to run. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker
Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Davis. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Hawaii. This offense is still clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The last thing you want to do here late in a tie game, they give the opposing offense some nice starting field position. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Looking to the end zone.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard